So this is my patient today, guys. You can see we've got a very kind of, well, it looks quite hard, almost like a bit of skin here right at the entrance to the canal. So this is the standard size ulnar tube. So we've got a nice size ear canal, which is always good. Yeah.
Dry.
I can do the sharp intake of breath. Yeah, it is dry. As soon as you touch that, that's the only way you're going to know, really, because it all looks very similar, whether it's skin, dry wax. But as soon as you touch it, you'll just see that ulnar tube scrape across the surface.
Not what you want to see.
It's not what you want to see when you first start off into the ear canal. But this actually looks like it's, touch wood, it looks like it's coming away really, really well. So we're just giving this a little bit of a wiggle.
Just got to try and find that flat edge of you, like a flat little piece. You get that one good grip and it should pull the whole thing through.
And with these, sometimes you've got that, they taper down to a fine point, and that's really difficult to get a suction grip on, isn't it? So that's why I'm kind of trying to pull it across to one side, because you'll always have that lovely flat surface that's been resting against the canal wall. And if you can just bend it across flat, you can get that grip.
Always sounds easy when you say it, but it's actually doing it.
It is, but yeah, because obviously what you guys see here is you guys just see, the actual sort of suction bit, but we can hear the machine, so we know when you got a good suction grip, when it's not so good. Yeah, a little bit of oil on the side of the camera there, which is why it's a little bit blurry. There we go. Out that comes, the old St. Bart's hook, my favourite tool.
Yeah, it was a good aim. I was going for that little tiny gap in the corner.
Like a ninja I was in the MT, straight in. And then we just got this little bit of, there you go, that's dry skin. You can see it folding up from the base there. But this was quite a hard plug, and you can see why. It's because basically the skin is very, very dry on the outside edge. So when it's been sitting there, that's just been sucking all the sort of oils out of that wax.
Yeah.
A little bit of a ball, this one. Nice kind of chunk at the bottom. There's nice gaps, so sometimes you can grab it from the top and pull it down.
A pellet.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, look. Oh, that started off well. I thought that was going to go because you had that initial kind of movement forwards, but it didn't. It didn't go all the way out. There we are, a bit more of a wiggle.
It's almost like it's trapped most of the time in some. Luckily, this ear canal looks nice and not wide, but normal, as we normally say. Roomy.
It's roomy in there, so it makes it a bit easier. Most definitely. There we go. Look at that came away much better than I thought it was going to come away. I've got to be honest, because there was just that little bit of resistance as it started to come out, and I thought, another bit of resistance at the outside edge, but it did come out well. So we have just over 2 centimeters.
Yeah, I would say just over 3/4 of an inch.
I'd go along with that, I agree.
Yeah. This is one of my lovely patients that came through to see myself, and as you can see, pretty blocked up. So we've cleared away some of these dry little flaky bits that were near the entrance first. It did look dry to me, but I honestly thought this was going to come away really nicely.
Yeah.
The patient is already a patient of ours, has been to us, I think, about 2 years ago. But in the meantime, they've been using basically a little bulb, like over the counter, like irrigator.
Thing, yeah.
It's got like sprays in all directions. Anyway, apparently the one side cleared really well, and after I did take a look, it was completely clear the one side. But he said he used the bulb on this side and instantly got blocked up, and I'm not surprised why, to be honest, because this is pretty tough. I got the standard size ulnar tube here, and this is normally enough to get a good grip and to pull it out. But you can see I'm just not getting anywhere. There's no movement at all. Now, we got the Jobson horn coming in here. Now, this is the Jobson horn I don't really like using.
It's thick, isn't it? It's like a hula hoop in there. It's massive.
Yeah, we usually use oval Jobson horns, but unfortunately I only had to hand the round ones, which are thicker. But it is doing the job, to be fair. We're starting to break this apart. Now you'll see in a second, there's like basically a groove where I've taken that big piece away. You can see how hard and dry it is in the core of this. What I was hoping that was going to happen here, I was going to get a good grip on the center there, and I was hoping it was all going to peel and roll from underneath.
Oh, there we go.
We do get a bit of movement. I don't think it all comes out in this go. It is obviously moving forwards, but no, it just broke away.
Teasing us, Taylor Green. Teasing us with it.
Keeping you on the edge of your seat. So I'm just having a little play around with this top bit now just to try and create a little gap. We've obviously pulled that right forwards now. As soon as I created that gap, the patient was hearing better. They actually said, "Oh, I can hear again."
Some people, they hear almost like a physical pop, don't they, when it comes apart,
Yeah. So I did say to the patient, there's one last little pull, which I said it should be one last little pull now, so I've got a good grip right behind the back end of this plug.
That's the one.
It is, you can see it's all sliding. That's what we always love to see when the whole
that
thing starts rolling up.
just moving up like that, yeah. You know it's going to go then. Oh, nice.
Quite a big piece. Just a little bit of tidying up. Not really bothered about these little bits, but we try to get away as much as we can.
Nice clean, nice clean removal as well. No, just got this little bit of dry skin there, but
just a couple of flaps of dry skin here.
Nothing really kind of sludgy sitting in there. Sometimes you get behind these big plugs.
Because I did say I think this patient's been using these little bulbs for quite a while. Because I did say, did it normally come with these little drops? Because you sometimes get these bulbs come with the hydrogen peroxide drops. Yeah. And he's like, no, there's nothing. It's just the bulb. So I think, oh, okay. This obviously wasn't quite soft enough to come out with just water by itself.
And with that shell of skin around it as well, that's still attached to the canal wall. The water, with irrigation, we rely on it getting behind to push it out, don't we?
Yeah.
And it's just not, it wouldn't have been able to do that.
Now this last bit here was actually really, it doesn't look like it, but it was actually really awkward to get to, because this is the ear canal you can see on the right side popping into the camera. I had to try and hold that ear canal open to try and get the angle. A bit of a tricky one there. There's a little bit deeper in.
We've had a lot of tough ones this week, haven't we? It's been particularly tough all week for waxing. Nothing's been straightforward. Well, I certainly haven't had anything straightforward this week.
Nothing clean in a way. It's all been kind of like this, with all little bits kind of left there, and
or that's what I've had a lot of, is rock solid and all the way down on top of the eardrum, so there's just no give or room for manoeuvre.
I don't really want to be in here too much longer with the suction. This is the fine end, so we've got the fine end now to try and tidy up these last little bits. Again, as I said, we're not overly concerned about these little pieces, because we usually just suggest the patient just continue using olive oil for either for a couple of days or just start using it monthly. But these last little tiny bits will come away by themselves. They will soften, and they'll start sort of moving forwards. So you can see we got, what's that, 2 centimeters?
I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch on that one, buddy.
The inch is a bit easier to read on.
It is a bit easier to read on that one. Well guys, thanks very much for watching our video again today. And if you did enjoy the video, you can always like, heart, share, follow and subscribe for us. If you thoroughly enjoyed the video, you can always consider becoming a member as well for even more videos. But as always guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another, and myself and the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. We'll see you again real soon. Bye everybody.
Bye.